Bet you all thought I didn't play this game anymore. Wrong again. Yo, what's going on, my fellow weebs? Corner here, and welcome back to the channel. So, another maintenance hasn't passed, but we could say that it has. I had to come up with a new intro, but I've got another update video for you guys today. If you're new here, I'm currently primarily covering PSO2 content. I'd usually do the usual spiel, but we're going to kind of skip that sort of thing in favor of doing it at the end of the video. Just know that if you're not someone who usually likes to read information yourself, you're in the right place. If you're asking yourself, why would I let you read this when I can read it myself? You're absolutely right. If you need to go over to that place, just head over to ngs.ps2.com or ps2.com/players, and you can go through all this information yourself. However, if you are lazy like most of us are, I'll read through the information for you and let you know what's important to know for the next coming week of NGS. I left a pause for the intro, but it already ran. It's been a long week, okay? Anyway, usually the important stuff's gonna be tagged here. This is being recorded a little bit early since the servers are not gonna be going down anyway. Figured I'd go ahead and record the video and toss it up for you guys. But at the time this video goes live, if there's any important articles or anything along those lines that I may have missed out on, and you want to check out the website yourself, of course, it'll always be linked in the video description, or it might be linked in a pinned comment if it's super important. But it will be listed here with a little red dot next to it. In this case, I've just specifically gone ahead and grabbed the information for the following week. So with this week, we have a new LTQ. Hopefully this LTQ is a bit more fun than the previous one. Not that I hated the previous LTQ, but it just, how can I put it? I don't really remember it all that much as being fun. I kind of remember it. It's just not all that interesting. To be honest, it's a rehash of an older LTQ, blah, blah, blah. This one is too, but I like this one a lot more than the previous one. So, this is limited quest Breezy Summer Alio Defense. It does note specifically, hang on, Arcane Disruption Zone, Trials of Colonial, I learn the enemies take them down. Specifically, Meseta boosters do not apply to drill Breezy Summer Alio Defense. Maybe there's a lot of gold enemies. There's a lot of like Meseta boosting in this. Just because like you see a gold enemy listed here, you see them here. That's interesting, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen this before. I've never really looked for it, but this is the first time I'm noticing it. Meseta boost does not apply to this quest specifically. Might mean you can make a decent amount of money off this. We'll have to see when the quest goes live. But yeah, interesting choice. Enemies drop lots of quest points after you clear the trial. You're integral to getting first place. I don't think that really matters all that much. This is one of those like you kill enemies to get a points sort of situation. Once you get enough points, the quest ends, and the person gets the highest points shows up as like the MVP, so on and so forth. So a little bit of competition there if that's something that you're into. I don't know that you get much more for getting first place over other people. I don't remember if it's something that happened beforehand. I've had a couple of quests where it did happen, get a little bit extra, some of that didn't, but if you do, cool. If you don't, honestly, really doesn't make that big of a deal for me either way. There are some title tasks, of course, to gain from this LTQ, so that's pretty cool. The big thing, though, is, I say big thing, but like the only thing I know people are kind of excited for is the Noble Shadows Scratch. Not so much for the outfits, though the outfits are pretty good. This is a choice for Type 1, but they've basically just taken the Type 2 outfit and slapped it on for Type 1. We can fix this with a shirt, so that's not the end of the world. Just a bit of outerwear to take care of this. Maybe this will be toggleable off. Hopefully it will be. But they tend to make the same like model for both male and female, or for Type 1 and Type 2. So it is just what it is. The big thing that I know most people are looking forward to is emote weapon spin, which would be for Katana and Partisan, as well as the idol. So a Katana EX idol. Yeah, we have 2 Katana idols in game now. We're still sitting with a single soaring blade idol. Notice I said soaring blade, not soaring blades, because it's still a sword. It's one. They put an idol in for soaring blades and they made it a single sword. I'm not salty about that. Anyway, moving on, we have the headline wave coming up. This said tentatively on the 28th Thursday, which is kind of weird. If we go over here to the website, we can see that it's just headline wave. I'm see if I can find it where it said tentatively. It might have been up here. Hold on just a moment. There we go. So it says tentative at 5 a.m. PST. I'm not sure why it's tentative. It seems like that's when they're going to have it based on what we're seeing here for the time. But yeah, so it's going to be on a Thursday. That's an interesting choice instead of a Friday or a Tuesday as they usually are. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. This is also going to be the final week that I, at least from what I'm seeing, of the Halfa Super Origin Festival. So you want to make sure you're gathering all of the rewards you possibly can at the very least, even if you're not playing actively, it's still worth to go ahead and log in, pick up your 10-a-day draws. That way you can go ahead and use them. If nothing else, maybe even use them as SG tokens that you can save in the future. So definitely worth your time to go ahead and at the very least log in, grab those rewards, even if you're not taking advantage of like the urgent quests or whatever it happens to be. Still definitely worth your time. As far as any other bonuses going on, I believe there is a bonus going on right now, if I remember. Yeah, starting from the 26th all the way to the 2nd is the boost part 3. This will be going on for the current LTQ, which actually for once, W on their part, new LTQ, new bonus. I do like that quite a bit, so take advantage of that for this week. Definitely recommend doing so, and that's pretty much all we have got here listed for today. If there is anything that I missed or that you guys should be aware of, feel free to let your fellow ARCs know in the comments below. Make sure to heart it, or like it, or maybe even append the description to let you guys know about this information itself. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to keep up with more. As always, thank you to the channel members. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate every single one of your faces, as well as our Patreon members. You guys keep the lights on, so I appreciate you as well. Either way, take care, my friends. Peace out.